The woman takes off one shoe and throws it from 600 meters high toward the ground. The shoe lands with a dull thud but doesn't catch the man's attention. Seeing the man about to walk away, the woman uses all her strength to throw her other shoe, and the loud noise finally makes the man stop. He picks up the shoe, looks around, but doesn't think to look up. Then the man casually tosses the shoe aside and turns to leave, leaving the two on the tower watching in despair. The woman wants to fire the flare gun immediately, but her bestie calmly stops her, reminding her it's hard to see in daylight. Through the binoculars, they see the man preparing to stay by his RV. The two can only endure hunger and thirst, forcing themselves to wait for nightfall, placing their hopes on a single flare. After enduring until dark, the orange-red flare bursts in the night sky, finally getting the man's attention. Through binoculars, he spots the figures on top of the tower, and the two immediately cry with joy, waving and believing rescue is imminent. As the RV approaches, their hearts race, seemingly seeing the light of rescue, but reality cruelly shatters their hope. The man doesn't come near the tower but instead pulls out a crowbar, smashes their car window, then starts it up and drives away. The two can only stand frozen, hoping he'll have a change of heart. But a night passes with no rescue, and their hearts sink completely. The bestie, disregarding the danger, decides to retrieve the backpack hanging below. She lowers the 15-meter safety rope and reaches down. The rope quickly tightens, but the backpack remains out of reach. Despite the woman's repeated warnings, the bestie is determined to climb outside the tower to get closer to the backpack. She stretches her hand to grab it, but it's still too far. The woman watches nervously, terrified. Then the bestie unclips her safety hook and hangs by her hands, trying to reach for the backpack. The woman is horrified, fearing she might suddenly lose balance and fall. Just then, the bestie forcefully kicks against the tower, swinging her body several times before deciding to let go and jump toward the satellite dish. The woman barely breathes as she watches her leap. Fortunately, the bestie stabilizes herself and successfully retrieves the backpack, looking completely satisfied after drinking water. Although she got the backpack, how to safely return becomes the biggest challenge. The bestie carefully steps on the satellite dish frame but nearly gets thrown off when the metal frame sinks. Terrified, she immediately hugs the tower, afraid to move. The wind howls as the rope sways back and forth, seemingly within reach yet impossible to touch. In desperation, she pulls out a selfie stick and extends her arm, trying to hook the backpack onto the rope loop. Under the scorching sun, she feels dizzy with sweat pouring down, but still grits her teeth and persists. Finally, the backpack is secured, and she suddenly leaps up, gripping the backpack while suspended in midair, leaving the woman on the tower watching in shock. She quickly reacts, holding the rope tightly as her bestie uses both hands and feet to climb up. Just as she's about to reach the platform, danger silently approaches.